Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? We are Manny out in the field and we are going to TJMAXX. Today we are being Maxxinistas. And I haven't done a TJMAXX video and literally I had like looked on my YouTube channel. I was like, when's the last time I did one? Because I passed by one right now in what, 8 months? So I was like, I think it's time. I do think that it is time for us to be here and for us to go see if there's any new worth it goodies at TJMAXX. I'm gonna send some coin. You already know I love to spend a good amount of coin at TJMAXX because it's hard not to. I really want to go in. I really do. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. We're gonna see if there's any new stuff. I'm gonna see if there's any holiday stuff. I know holidays is like right now, but what if they already have stuff that's like from the holidays that are on sale that are in TJMAXX? Like things that were put on sale, like, you know, they came out in September for the holidays, but then it's like, oh, they didn't sell, so now they're already here for this season. That would be dope to find some of those like really cool like finds. So we're gonna go hunt and then we're gonna try everything, of course. Yeah, if you guys like these kinds of videos, if you guys like it when I go to TJMAXX, if you guys like the gays,
I mean, I think so.
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're not subscribed, why aren't you, you freaking weirdo? On this side of the tracks, it's lovely. Was I not right? Was I not right? Look at all these there's like literally gift sets from stores that are here already for like from this holiday season. Bro, Ariana Grande. You guys, I'm shook. Oh, this is the one. Honey, this is the one and only. I knew it. You're coming home with me. You know I have a sponge addiction. Also, while we're here, I will be getting my grandmother's a gift. Hello? All these sets? This is fucking crazy. I will say it is a little bit of a disaster in here. Y'all, it's a bit of a mess. Just because it's like so busy right now. Like, you guys, I'm kind of uncomfortable filming because there's so many people here and I'm literally like, don't look at me when I film. Stop it. You know I don't like to be the center of attention. Oh, Miss Jacqueline Cosmetics, the whole ass palette. The collab with Robin, stop. Oh, this is gag. We might have to take one. Special shout out specifically to this set. This is the face set from Real Techniques. I'm obsessed with this brush. I'm obsessed with this brush. This one I don't use as much. I can even use it as nose contour, but these two are freaking amazing and I use them all the time. And this set is only $6.99. You guys, this might be one of my favorite finds. You guys, TJMAXX has stepped up the brush game, like ferociously. We have Zoeva brushes here as well. I'm so gagged, and they're like literally $3. Which one's this one? $4, $4.99, $3.99. We also have Miss Pat McGrath palettes. I feel like these literally just came out this year. I'm not even kidding. I need to find a new one of these because I want to take it with me. But this one's been touched. I'm currently on the hunt. So far, this is a really good TJMAXX experience. Like, I'm actually gagged. Another Jacqueline Cosmetics find. This is the, you guys, what are these? Like, these are like a putty highlighter. Do you guys remember that? It's not in a box, it's just like floating. I remember seeing her talk about these, not recently, but a little while ago. That's a good find, however, it's been used, it's been touched, oh, we have a Norvina palette right here. Not Norvina, bitch. Okay, we got the OG Michaela Glam Light over here as well. The palette and the lippies. I'm taking it. I'm sorry. It needs to be mine again. I already have it, but I want it again. I don't know if buying these here are supportive in any way, shape, or form to Glam Light or Michaela. I just want to own it again. Okay, another favorite finds of mine. These are the Morphe X Abby Roberts brushes and palette. These are so good, like for fine detail work for only $7.99. This is a freaking sleigh boots. Okay, and another amazing set. Okay, for $16.99, $25. You get all these travel size. I will say they also have a good amount of them. So we have like a bestsellers Cosrx kit, and then we have like the Mucin kit. So I would definitely suggest this, 1000%. Like this is such a good little set for 16 bucks. You guys, that's a good one. Okay, does anyone else do this too? So sometimes when I'm walking through an aisle and something's like so messed up and so ugly and just an absolute mess, I'll kind of clean it up a little bit. I feel like that's weird. Just kind of make it look a little prettier, a little bit better. I could be the only one. I could be, yeah. All right, babes, we're back in the studio. No, that's a bad accent, huh? I'm not used to filming during the daytime, so I'm so sorry if there's light. Look, y'all see this? This is real light. This is light from the sun. burn me. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to show off what I got. What I'm gonna do, how I like we'll do this, is I'm gonna show you guys kind of like do like a little haul vibes, showing you guys what the tea is, what we got, what is all the 411, and then we're gonna try on some of the products, of course, too, to see what we like. But there's a lot of products here that I bought that, you know, that I'm not gonna like necessarily try on right now, like things I just can't try on. You know what I mean? Oh, and honey, we went in. We spent about $400. But I also bought gifts for my my grandmothers. Also, I don't know, for some reason, 500 just sounds better than 400. 500 pounds sounds better than 600. Like, phonetically, like, for the title, spent 500. That just works better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna put spent 400. It just doesn't sound good. It doesn't look good. It's just like, 5. You're like, oh. Y'all get it. I know y'all get it. I know y'all get it. I'll get, like, comments randomly that are like, you didn't spend 500. You spent 450. And I said, I rounded up. You guys, we got so much. Okay, so we're gonna just honestly, I'm gonna show you guys some things. So I grabbed, these are the Cotton Selection 50 disposable face wipes. The reason I got these is because I've been hearing more and more about on TikTok that were like, yo, like you can be breaking out badly from your towels and you should be using disposable towels. And part of me is kind of like, are you saying that so I will buy these little towelettes? Or are you saying that because it's true? Like, are we really breaking out from our towels? Like, from the bacteria on our towels? Like, is this good for the environment? I don't think so. Oh, I can't open it. These are the worst perforations I've ever seen in my whole life. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. So this is like one of our little towelettes. This is a towelette. A disposable towelette. So it's like when your face is, you wash your face, you dry it, but you dry it with this instead of drying with your towel. That's what it's supposed to be. I can see it. It's alright. It's not like that's off. I have actually been breaking out a little bit recently. It could be the weather. It could be stress. It could be hormones. It could be my period. Okay? It could be so many things. I don't know what it is. Hello? It's like, it's like unpoppable. It's not a poppable spot yet, but it's pretty fierce. It's distracted me, bitch. The fuck? It's magic. Okay, so I went in on makeup erasers. I am a huge fan of these. I think they're so good. And the fact that TJMAXX has them for like $4.99. So I have like a bunch of them that I just keep reusing and rewashing and reusing and rewashing. And they're so dingy and like gross now, to be honest, that I wanted to essentially just replace all the ones I had. And I got them TJMAXX, so they're literally cheaper and they're blue. So I got 1, 2, 3. Don't. So this is like a 7-day one where it's like a little one. So I have a 7-day set and then 3 big ones. Again, the 7-day set was $10. And then these guys were $4.99 each. So, bitch, I feel like they're usually like $20. So I feel like that was a steal. So we also went in on some tools. I'm talking like actual tools, like brushes. I'm gonna pull out all my brushes so I can show you guys what ones I grabbed that I do think are like, whoa, sickening. One more makeup eraser. Okay, when it comes to the tools, I grabbed a bunch of like brushes. And so I want to show you guys the sets I got. So this is the Morphe X Abby Roberts. I think this set is so freaking fire. And the fact that I saw this, I think this was the last one there. I was so shook. I was so happy. I like to do like little detail work. I like to do a look sometimes, like I want a little liner brush or something cute and dainty. This guy only was $7.99, and you get, this one really gagged me. You get an entire like palette, right? To like mix paints on. And then you get 4 little tiny detail brushes and a palette for only $7.99. You guys, I literally, like, part of me, I'm like, this ain't right. I feel like I'm stealing. It feels strange. So I also got this Japanesque brush as well. This is the domed powder brush. And this was what, how much was this? $4.99. I feel like Japanesque, is Japanesque at Target? I could be wrong. I don't remember where you would find Japanesque, but where is it? Where are you, Japanesque? In Japan? It was giving me kind of like Morphe / like Sigma vibes when I saw them. So it's supposed to be a powder brush, but honestly for me, I just thought it was gonna look really good for creams. Like imagine applying like cream blush, cream bronzer, cream everything with this brush, because it's dense. Like it is actually a pretty dense ass brush. I'm like, what powder are y'all using with this? Whatever powder you use with this, it's gonna give you like, oh, it's gonna be really intense. But I thought it looked really nice. It feels very soft. I was very impressed with the way this looked. I like the dome shape of it, and for only $4, it's like $4.99. I couldn't pass it up. I really could. Same with the Real Techniques one. This one was $6.99 for 3 brushes. And I love these. You guys, if you guys are going to the store, like if you guys are going to like CVS or wherever you're going to like buy drugstore makeup, Ulta, and you see Real Techniques, wait it out. Go to Marshall's or TJMAXX or whatever discount store is instead and see if you can find the same set for cheaper, because I'm not kidding you. This set is one of my favorite sets that they do. I love this brush and I love this brush. This one's like, whatever. Like, I don't, what am I gonna do with you? Like a little sad, like, I don't, we'll figure it out, I guess. And for only $6.99, you guys, brushes don't go bad. They don't expire. Brushes are one of those products where you're like, oh my God, this is so great. Like, I just get good quality. You don't have to worry about it being expired. You don't have to worry about literally shit. And then I also grabbed a bunch of these Zoeva brushes. I've never had Zoeva brushes before. And I found a Sigma brush there too. I was literally like, I felt like I was really like making out like a bandit. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was really out here, you guys. Like, really slaying. So I grabbed this brush. This was $5.99. Sigma brushes are usually more expensive, but I like this brush. I love that this like large flat packing. You guys, you know what I'll do sometimes? I know this is so bad, but like, it's the truth. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. I'm being upfront. Sometimes instead of washing my brushes, I'll buy more. If you have ever, instead of really like washing your brushes and really like focusing on the brushes you already have you ever bought more instead? Do not lie to me. I will see right through it. And I bought a bunch of these Zoeva brushes as well. This one looked really cool. It looked like a unique brush. It was like this like chiseled flat brush that I thought would be really nice for like cream foundation, cream concealer, whatever it might be. I just was like, you know what? I wanted to grab some brushes that seem that they can do multiple things. And these Zoeva ones were giving me that. Like, look at this little one. This looks like the perfect little egg. A lot of these brushes just looked good and they look like multi-purpose brushes. I'll always buy a brush that I feel like I can use with multiple things. If I see it and I'm like, oh, I can do multiple things with that, I'm buying you. Also about this. You guys, you know I have a sponge addiction. My sponge addiction, it really doesn't stop. And I do have a problem and I'm willing to admit that. And this is only $4.99 for velvet sponges. Oh, it feels like shit though. Cause like you can feel a nice quality like furry sponge. You see, and they feel really nicely flat. For example, this is the Juno one. You guys, there's a difference. This one feels like more heavy flocked, feels really nice, feels dense. This one, ooh, feels literally like styrofoam. I'm not even kidding. We'll see. I'm gonna try them out. If I hate them, and you know the flocking comes off. I've had like sponges that I bought from like the different stores that I bought them. The flocking, as I'm putting my foundation on, flocking is basically the white part that's like the furry part, the furry little fibers that go on the sponge. The flocking came off and it mixed in with my foundation. I had to wash my face. That sent me into orbit. Sent me absolutely straight to orbit with no protection. I froze instantly. Since I bought so many brushes, I also bought like a brush holder. This one was only $5.99 and it was, look at this circumference. You guys, this, I can hear the ocean. All the brushes I bought, it literally fits in one section. Girl, I had to own you. I had to own you. So also, what I liked about it too is that I feel like I can also put tools in here because it's not super deep. I can put like a lash curler, a tweezer in here, like different things for different sections. I just really like that. Sometimes you really do win at TJMAXX or Marshalls. You really can win out there. Sometimes you can lose ferociously, and I have lost. And I feel like today, we're winning. Now moving on to some makeup that I bought, the actual makeup portion. I bought the All About Snail kit, as you guys saw like on camera. I just honestly feel like this is so worth it. It's $25 like when you buy it from the store, but from here it was $16.99. At first I was like really weirded out by it. I was like, I can't use this. This is unusable. Like this is weird. The idea of snail secretion on my face felt very strange. Like in my mind it was strange. I just couldn't get past it like mentally. But once I started using it, really trying it, I did notice a difference in my skin. I really did feel like it helped me with my acne, helped me with my breakouts. So I'm excited to use this and travel with this. Because I already traveled with my Snail Mousse and like the Power Essence. But it's a bitch to travel with because it's so big. So now, it's the wrap. It's the wrap, you guys. So if you guys see that set, buy it. For sure. I also bought some makeup removing wipes. Just 'cause I always need them for like on my desk. My desk is an absolute disaster. I also bought this. This was a cracked heel stick for $5.99. I don't even have cracked heels, but I was like, you know, sometimes your elbows can get dry. Does anyone else's elbows or like those areas get dry, like your ankles or your elbows, like those, like the bone parts? Any bone part, does that part get dry for you guys? Because sometimes mine do. And I'm like, oh my God, a stick. We're gonna try out our stick. It's only like $5. Oh, it smells like strawberries. Oh my God, literally hydrating balm. Okay, we're using it. Oh, you guys, that's so easy. I like it. We're gonna have to see like how it actually is when it comes to like, does it actually work? Is it good? It smells a little too strong to be quite honest. The first ingredient is mineral oil. As the first ingredient? You know, I feel like this will definitely work. Like the ingredients wise, it will work. And even like mineral oil, as long as you're not putting it like all over your face, like it's a kind of a clogging ingredient, you're gonna be just fine. But it is very nourishing. Like It's known to be really nourishing mineral oil. I actually have it in my lip glosses. Mineral oil is in it. It's just like not the first ingredient, but it's in there. And it does feel great. It feels really, really great, but not over the face or anything. Should I put it on my ankle? I'm not gonna show you my ankle, of course. Oh God, feet for free, come on. Do you guys think I'm a fucking noob? Do you guys think I'm a freaking noob out here? I like it, other than the smell. The smell is disgusting. It's too like artificial. Do you know what it smells like? Oh my God, it smells like, do you guys already have like car fresheners like you get after you get washing your car? And it's like a strawberry. That's the epitome of what that smells like. So like shit. Mama, that's shit.
Ooh, I'm so wet. Baby, that's shit.
Shout out to Lunar Beauty. Just because I just want to say this really quickly. We've been sold out of Luna lashes for a long time. Luna, the pair. It's like one of my pairs I always wear. Just literally all the time. They're the perfect clustery, small to big pair. They're absolutely perfect. I'm always wearing these. They're finally back in stock. So, just want to give you guys a little heads up. It's not from TJMAXX, but it's here on my desk. I had to remind ya. I was about this. This is the Kopari full-size pout lip kits. Lip glossy watermelon, clear, pineapple. I just thought it was like a nice little set. For only 14 bucks, this values at 48, and you got it for 14 bucks from TJMAXX. So let's go into palettes. I went in when it comes to the palette. I know. I have so many little palettes here. I have a powder, a liquid blush. Okay, I'm actually gonna go put on some foundation really quickly. So I can have a base to try on the powder, to try on the blush, things like that. And then I'll be right back so you guys can see what it looks like on the skin. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm gonna show you guys the foundation on camera because I wanted to show you guys one of the sponges. Okay, so it did expand. Props for expansion. It was a grower. It is subpar quality to other like flocked sponges that like the Real Techniques one and the Juno Co one. It is not as good. You can just feel it immediately, but we're gonna see if it applies. Foundation fine. I'm going with my, of course, my gorgeous, my stunning, my House Labs. One of my favorite foundations, literally, of the year. I was kind of intrigued to do this. I don't know if it would be even a good idea or if I should, to do like a best makeup of 2023 video where it's like, you know, just showing off like what I truly think are like the makeup wins of the year. This is not giving like what normal sponges give. I'm not kidding. Like it's very like, you really have to work on it a lot more, whereas the other ones, they glide a lot easier for some reason. Usually flock sponges, they're known to not really absorb product, whereas this one, I feel like the first dip in really did absorb a lot. You guys see that? At least I will say, it's not leaving any of the flocked material behind, which is really nice. You guys, this is my second pump, and I usually don't have to apply this much foundation, to be quite honest, but it's not spreading as easily, and it keeps absorbing into the actual sponge itself. So I'm actually having to apply more foundation, which is very weird. This is not a good sponge. My freaking sponge addiction got me together. It got me together in a bad way. Absolutely not, you guys. It's not giving. It's not giving. Let's go in. You know, I want to try actually really quickly on camera. I just want to see. Taking your bronzer stick, I'm taking the Japanese brush, and I'm just gonna see what it gives. Is it gonna give what I think it's gonna give? As I'm applying, it's blending it in. I will say, once you're actually putting it on the face, it's not nearly as dense as I thought it was gonna be. It's definitely dispersing more, but you guys, I feel like the second I put it down, it blended itself. Like I literally feel that. Mind you, is it the LYS cream? Yes, and that already blends easily, but the fact that this brush kind of literally airbrushed that shit out. What the literal fuck? Like the second it goes down, it blends out. I'm not even kidding. You guys can literally see it in real time. I'm spooked. This is a slay for a brush, Miss Japanesque. Okay, since we're already here, you guys, fuck the break, right? Fuck our pause. I'm gonna go in with this product. I bought this at the store. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics for $12. This was the liquid blush in the shade Blush Pink. I do feel like I actually did see a lot of Jaclyn Cosmetics at TJMAXX. I'm not sure if the brand is closing fully or not. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I will say overall these blushes are very fierce, and I think that if you were to see them and you wanted to try them out, I think you guys would absolutely live the fantasy. So let's try this shade. Brush on one side, and we'll see. The brush is absolutely giving, actually. Huh. I'm gonna have to actually throw this into my normal routine. Let's try the sponge on this side. More pigment with the sponge. Shock. Oh, of course it is, because it's already fucking, like, of course, it's already been soaked up, babe. It's very pretty, you guys. I think that if you guys saw the blush, you guys wanted to try it out and see, like, what the hype was about. It's a really nice blush. It really is. It's very thin, too. Very thin, very lightweight. If you guys see any of the Jaclyn Cosmetics stuff there, I think you guys will enjoy. Like, I really do. I think the quality is fantastic. Also, I did see this there. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Luxe Legacy eyeshadow palette. This was the collaboration she did with her mother, Robin, who is just a literal sweet angel. I've met her multiple times. She's so sweet, an angel. But this is the palette. This is the collection right here. If you guys are looking for something with this kind of color story, I think the quality is fantastic. I have used it before. The quality is great. I'm going to use some of the shades in here, of course, but I got this for how much? Like 20 bucks? That's it. $14.99, bitch. $14.99. That's great. That price point for the quality. This is the thing. Okay, let's have a moment of truth, and let's have a moment of realness really quickly. When it comes to TJMAXX, you really just never know. When it comes to these discount scores, when it comes to like the cream products, you really never know like what is expired, like what's not. There's obviously like these sites that you can like plug in things, but they don't always work. With the creams and the liquids, I'm not as trusting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust them as much. You really just never know. Are they gonna be swatched? Are they gonna be used? Are they gonna be touched? Like, what is the tea, right? But when it comes to powders, right? When it comes to shadows, when it comes to powder in any aspect, blushes, highlighters, things like that, I'm not as like weirded out by the powders, because the only thing when it comes to like the expiration of the powders that you can like kind of worry about, the pigmentation could be slightly more lacking because the oils and the powders have dried out. Also, when it comes to the shimmers, a lot of the time shimmers have oils in it to give you that silky, like emollient feel and that glide. Those could dry up over time, you know? So that's where you can get a drier shadow and, you know, maybe less pigment. But I feel like at the end of the day, they can still work really well. This is just my personal opinion. Do not like, you know, go out there and be like, oh my God, like Manny said to buy expired ass shit. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that like I'm less inclined to be like, oh no, I can't use this because it's expired when it comes to shadows and like powders. Like I'm just like, girl, let's do a classic NARS concealer. Should we go in with one of the new brushes? I think we should. Let's go in with this little Zoeva one. I just want to see what it's giving. Oh my God, it's such a soft ass brush. What? The little fuck. You guys, it's buffing like actual perfection. Is it disrupting my foundation though? That's the tea. You know what? I would suggest, there's this part right here that is disrupted. Do not swipe. Definitely do this, like packing motions. Because if you swipe, the brushes will pick up on your foundation. That's absolutely lovely. The brushes are absolutely eating down. It's a Fritz Bernay. Okay, guys, I also grabbed this. This is like a setting powder. I didn't really see any other setting powders there. I really didn't. This is from Romantic Beauty. Translucent all day matte finish, including a pad, and it's in the scent of coconut. So I don't know what to expect here. Fear is a factor over here on this channel. At least it comes with a puff. That's sweet. It's just a white classic translucent powder. We're gonna see what it's giving, if it really smells like coconut. Oh my God, it really does. It smells like, yeah, it smells like coconut, but like that very artificial intense of coconut. Okay, let's try setting with this. I'm gonna use on one side, I'm gonna use my Real Techniques brush that we got on one side. The powder is not as finely milled as I was expecting. Place that down. It set nicely. It actually did set nicely. I feel like it's a little drier than I was expecting, but it set well. I mean, it does say mattifying. Mattifying. I will also say, because it is a white powder, it's a translucent, like, yeah, it is, but it's giving a white cast. So if you are any deeper than medium toned, I think this is gonna literally make you look white. Like, it's gonna not be an actual translucent powder. It's gonna give you a very severe white cast to it, because there's actually more white pigment in it than I expected. There's not like, it's not as translucent as it says. Definitely a white powder. Let's sit around the perimeters with this cute ass set I got for 12 bucks. This is the Hoola Beach Vacay Bronzer and Blush Duo, which are so cute. You guys, look how cute. And the Hoola and Shelly were both swatched. You fucking bitches. I'm gonna take one of our little towelettes that we got. We're gonna wipe the first layer clean, because bacteria doesn't do well with powder. It doesn't. Like, if you wipe off the first layer, it's not gonna get deep. Whereas with creams, it can go a little lower. You know, it has more room to move. Powders, they're gonna say pretty surface level. For only 12 bucks, Hoola and Shelly, like, those are really popular shades. Like, I was like, absolutely, yes, we're grabbing. We'll take a little bit of Hoola. I have to be careful because I'm not even set. This will be a lot. Can't do that much. If you guys see the duos there, I would definitely suggest, because the Hoola itself is amazing, obviously, and the Shelly shade is beautiful. Like, this is a good little, like, duo. This is actually a really, really good duo. I'm surprised it was there. I think it was the last one. This is a good one. This is a good find. I feel like this is one of those finds where I was like, oh, this is a good one. Let's take Shelly. I'm taking that on the Zoeva brush we got, like that sweepy white one. was more pigmented than I expected. You know why it was more pigmented than I was expecting? Is because I disrupted the first like perfect layer. And I wiped off that layer so it like kind of give it more of a powdery effect. Usually when you're going in straight from the powder, it's not going to be this pigmented because it's not been disturbed. It's that perfect layer that's like there. But when you disturb it, honey, have you guys ever tried like a powder highlighter that the first layer, like, girl, what is this? This is no pigment. And then you move that layer and you're like, oh shit, hey pigment. It's just like that. Once you remove that perfect layer of shit, then you're like, oh, there's the quality. That's exactly what Shelly is giving. That's stunning though. That is absolutely stunning. When we also have this highlighter. I grabbed this. This is the Revolution X Grinch highlighter. Like, it's literally a whole ass Grinch, dude. Oh, it's right here. And it has a little Grinch face on it. It feels really silky. Oh, you know what? And it's like a peachy. This is gonna work for me. Okay, I also have a pimple there. Please. Oh, we're gonna just emphasize that, aren't we? Oh, yeah, we are. We sure are. Oh, that's a gorgeous highlighter. And the color works so nicely on me. Does not give me a cast at all. And how much was this? This was only $4.99. Not only is it cute and so on brand for the holidays, the color is sickening. Not a pimple. We're gonna have to do like a beauty mark because this is making me quite unwell. We're gonna pretend it's a beauty mark, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna pretend it's a fucking beauty mark. And it's a mole, and you're not gonna say shit to me. Like, damn, man, it's a big ass beauty mark, bitch. Fine. We have another one so it doesn't look as crazy. Now, literally, don't say shit to me. Don't say shit to me. So that is that. I will say the highlighter was absolutely stunning. Stanosha. Good job, Grinch. That was absolutely slay. So let's move right along, you guys. What else do we have here? We have some Give Beauty, which is Gwen Stefani's line. We have a lipstick here. We have a liquid lipstick here. We got some stuff from Pat McGrath. I did grab both things that I saw because I was like, I just need to have it. I do. I just needed to own it. This is the Love Collection, this little palette. I just thought it was so beautiful. And for only, in comparison, $29, when I'm sure that was much more than $29. This is alarming on it. And then we got this little 5-some right here as well. I showed you guys this in the store, I think, as well. But it looks really beautiful. I grabbed those both. I just wanted to have them, to be quite honest. I wanted to own them. You see Pat McGrath at the TJMAXX, you grab. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I also grabbed the Michaela palette as well. I wanted to get one of these, just another one. I do love it, and I think it's really, really nice quality. So good. The shades are really great. I really, really like it. Yeah, I feel like this is my favorite palette that she's ever done, like when it comes to like a collaboration. I feel like my palette hoarding did come into play here a little bit because I got the Norvina one as well. Oh, it's so beautiful. I bought 5 palettes. Something right in my head. Creme Shop 3D Mascara Dramatic Duo. I thought we'd just try it out and see the vibes. It's waterproof, so you know I want to try it. You know I want to try it. But let's go and do my brows and prep my eyes off camera. And then we will do an eye look real quick. Okie dokie, you guys, I want to go in on my eyes, like, with things I haven't really done before. Like, I've never used this Pat McGrath palette, so I want to try it out. Whereas some of the other palettes I have used, I just want to have another backup of it. Because I do enjoy it. I do really, really like it. Oh, shit. Oh, absolutely shit. I mean, obviously, like, I know Pat McGrath shades are absolutely amazing. They're just so incredibly pigmented right away. Like, I always, like, sometimes forget, to be quite honest. Because at the end, I mean, honestly, guys, you guys know I have Lunar Beauty. Like, I use a lot of my own stuff, especially when I'm, like, glamming and getting things together. Like, I use so much Lunar Beauty because, you know, I'm the founder and the CEO, and I make it because I truly love it. And I'm always trying to, you know, make everything better and amazing and like truly wonderful for you guys, for my audience. So sometimes I'll forget, like I haven't used Pat McGrath shades in forever. Like I have not used her shadows in a long time. And I just forget, you know? Like I genuinely just forget. Truly. But they go on very pigmented, very smooth, and they blend easily, which is like all you can really ask for and want in a shade, I would say. You know what, I'm gonna blend out that a little bit with Honey from the Jacqueline palette. Someone just sent me a message on Hinge and liked my profile. That's lovely. You know what's funny? I feel like during the holidays, I feel the most single. Does anyone else feel like the most single? I'm gonna use the brown from this Pat McGrath palette actually and see. The shades themselves are quite different in this one. Still very pigmented though. They're just like different, they're just different textures. Like this other side, the powders are, the mattes are more like smooth looking, whereas these are pressed differently. They're definitely made from different places, there's no way. This is made in Italy, made in US. They're different labs. So different labs made these things. I wonder if they do different, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they do different quality things for like holiday? Different brands will do different products for a holiday from different labs just because it's cheaper. I am curious about that. I'm intrigued. What I am going to use actually on my lid is one of the Michaela shades because it is an older palette now. I wonder if the emollients has been lost. Like, is it still really creamy and the normal quality of Glamlight, or have the oils dried up? Let's fucking find out, dude. What do you want? Should we do What's Poppin'? It's like a golden shade. Or should we do like Manifest, which is like a really pretty like lavender? I'm gonna go in, I think I'm gonna do Manifest actually. Because I do like that juxtaposition of this like cool tone with that really warm crease. I don't know why, I think it looks cool. Like there's something about that looks like weirdly sultry. I think it looks super cool. Really warm crease, but a really cool tone lid. And the actual shade is still working fantastically. I feel like it might be slightly, you know, running out of its oils because it's not as emollient as I remember it being. So it could definitely be like maybe an older version of this palette. You know, at TJMAXX, and it be slightly more expired in the way of it being like not as oily. I know it sounds so weird and doesn't make sense. I'm trying to say like the emollient ingredients in it, like the oils themselves, could have just been a little bit more dried up because it's older. Looks absolutely beautiful though, so who cares? I'm gonna curl my lash. I want to try this creme mascara. We have our dramatic volume, and then we have the falsy effect. So I think I'm gonna go in with this like nude one. Falsy effect. I like this bristle too. If it's waterproof, I have hope for my curl. I do have hope. Imagine my lash falls immediately. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, it's definitely giving me that like separation effect and very coated, which is great. It's just not really giving me like volume at all, obviously. Adding the volume side is literally, when I tell you literally, not doing anything. And my curl is falling. What? This might be a flop boots, actually. And by might, I mean it is. My curl is falling, which is waterproof. I'm really surprised that it's falling at all. And when I added the volume layer, there was no volume given. Now check that. What the fuck? Okay, let's go on with the lip. Should we go in with Camo, which is a liquid lipstick that we got from Give, or do we go in with a regular bullet lipstick from Give? Let's see. We're gonna go in with the liquid lipstick. I think that's dried out, and that's why it just literally fell over. This is in the shade Camo, like I said. It's like feels like a nude peach or a cool tone beige. Where is our lip liners? We need them immediately. Okay, it feels lovely going on. This smells stunning, absolutely beautiful. But I will need you to send help immediately for this color on me. Oh, let's do Morphe Sweet Tea. Fuck it. I would have lip lined first if I knew it was going to be this light. I had no idea it was going to be that light on me. I feel like with the lip liner, it's better. Well, that's much better, don't you think? Actually, you know what? Let's add a pinky gloss to it. Oh, yeah, like a frosty pink. I feel like I'm very much giving the British lip tone. That, like, really paled out lip. It's M to the B, N to the B.
If you don't know me, I'm M to the B.
But anyways, guys, that is it for my final look. This is everything. This is trying out everything that I ended up buying. I just want to try a little bit of everything. Face-wise, there was some great products, you guys. There were some great wins. There's a lot of things that were really fantastic that I was really happy with. I was really, really surprised to see at the store that I was so glad was there because the discount is so severe and sickening. But there was obviously some stuff that is just absolutely not the tea, not my fantasy, not my vibe. I feel like we saved the lip with the lip liner and gloss, but I was really scared. I was scared. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something. You guys might be inspired to go try some of these goodies out from TJMAXX. I will say, like, right now during the holidays, there's like those kits going on. There's a lot of stuff that's actually very good, and I would suggest going before the holidays are over, before they're done, before like everything is kind of like wiped out. I was very impressed, truly. Like, from this trip, this is like one of my best ones I've ever done, with like, you know, the Benefit, the Pat McGrath, the Jacqueline, the ABH Norvina. You know, there were so many good things that I was genuinely like very impressed by. So I would definitely try it out, you guys. Also, this look turned out so beautiful in the eye. Oh my god, I need to do it again. All right, I'm gonna go pick up Zaya from her grooming appointment. I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, I love you. Get out of here. No, literally, get out of here. No, stay. And subscribe. And like this video while you're here. My brunch, Sponge and brush? What the fuck? Motherfucker! I'm back. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Oh! Different places for different reasons for different holiday seasons. What did I literally just say? Oh, why is my arm hurting from holding this shit up?